The internet is in chaos again, and for all the right reasons. Wang and Shenyue have just appeared in the same frame at the Weibo Vision conference, and fans are losing their minds. Before we dive into what really happened and why this moment means so much to every Dyshen heart around the world, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because if you've ever believed in their story, this is the video you've been waiting for. It all started with what seemed like a normal star-studded event, the annual Weibo Vision Conference, where China's biggest celebrities gathered to celebrate their achievements, upcoming projects, and contributions to the industry. Cameras flashed, reporters buzzed, and the red carpet was alive with energy. But then, something happened that no one expected. Out of all the dazzling celebrities, one single frame, just a few seconds of video, managed to break the internet. Wang and Shenyue, after months of silence, appeared in the same frame again. At first, fans didn't even notice. The camera had panned across a table filled with stars, capturing laughter, smiles, and casual conversation. But within that brief moment, eagle-eyed fans spotted something. Shenyue, dressed in a simple yet elegant ivory gown, sitting just 2 seats away from Wang, who was wearing a tailored black suit and a quiet smile that could melt anyone's heart. It was subtle, almost unplanned, but that single frame was all it took to set off a storm of emotion across every Dyshen fan community. Within minutes, hashtags like #DylanWang in one frame, #Dyshen Reunion, and #OnlyTrueDyshenHearts trended on Weibo. Screenshots flooded Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Fans replayed the video in slow motion, analyzing every glance, every expression, every breath between them. And it wasn't just the fact that they appeared together, it was the energy in that frame. That same magic, that quiet connection, the chemistry that had once made them an unforgettable on-screen couple, was right there again, unspoken, but undeniably real. For longtime Dyshen fans, this wasn't just another celebrity sighting. This was history repeating itself, a reminder of where it all began. Years ago, when Wang and Shenyue starred together in Meteor Garden, their chemistry was so raw, so natural, that it transcended the screen. Viewers didn't just see characters in love, they saw two souls connecting in a way that felt authentic, like fate was somehow scripting real emotions into fiction. That's how the Dyshen fandom was born, a community of believers who saw something deeper than acting. And for those fans, that one frame at the Weibo Vision conference meant something only they could understand. Because behind that moment was years of longing, silence, and rumors. Both Dylan and Shenyue had grown as artists, taken on new projects, and distanced themselves publicly. They almost never appeared together anymore, not in interviews, not in commercials, not even in behind-the-scenes clips. But now, seeing them together again, even for a heartbeat, felt like the universe giving the Dyshen fandom a small, precious gift. Let's break down what really happened. Dylan arrived at the event first. Reporters noted that he looked more relaxed than usual, greeting his colleagues and exchanging smiles. Shenyue arrived shortly after, stunning everyone in her minimalist gown, her soft curls and natural glow turning heads instantly. When the seating chart was revealed, it didn't seem like the two would be anywhere near each other. But as luck, or fate, would have it, they ended up seated close enough for cameras to catch them in the same frame. Throughout the night, the internet's detective fans observed every small detail. At one point, Dylan was seen turning slightly in her direction, smiling at something off camera. Moments later, Shenyue was caught hiding a small grin, her eyes lowering shyly. Coincidence? Maybe. But to Dyshen hearts, it was a silent conversation, a moment that said, "I see you." When Dylan's name was announced during one of the awards segments, Shenyue was spotted clapping enthusiastically, her smile genuine and full of pride. Fans immediately compared it to old Meteor Garden clips, pointing out how her expression hadn't changed, that same warmth, that same quiet admiration she once showed as Kai, now shining through Shenyue herself. It wasn't acting this time, it was real. And then came the photo, the one that broke Weibo. After the ceremony, a group photo of all the attending stars was taken on stage. Dozens of cameras flashed, capturing laughter and elegance. But in the middle row, not too far apart, stood Wang and Shenyue, both looking effortlessly radiant. Though they didn't stand side by side, the composition of the frame made it look almost intentional, as if destiny had placed them perfectly within reach but not too close, enough to remind fans of their story without making it too obvious. It was poetic. Two stars, surrounded by the world, but somehow the only ones who seemed to belong in the same frame. The fandom's reaction was immediate and explosive. "Only true Dyshen hearts will understand," one fan wrote under the photo, and that phrase quickly became the unofficial slogan of the night. Another fan commented, "It's not about being in the same frame. It's about being in the same destiny." Even media outlets couldn't resist covering it. Entertainment blogs began posting headlines like Wang and Shenyue reunited in one frame after years. And perhaps what makes this moment even more meaningful is how subtle it was. There were no grand gestures, no staged moments, no social media posts. Just two people, in the same space, existing naturally, and yet, somehow, it was enough to reignite an entire fandom's faith. Later that night, a short backstage clip surfaced. In it, Dylan can be seen walking past Shenyue as she chatted with another actor. For a brief second, he turned his head, nodded politely, and smiled. Shenyue noticed, smiled back, just a small, mutual acknowledgement, but it was genuine. Fans described it as the quietest hello, yet the loudest confirmation. The Dyshen fandom has always been about more than just romance. It's about connection, timing, and emotion that doesn't need to be spoken to be felt. Seeing Dylan and Shenyue in one frame again reminded everyone why they fell in love with their story in the first place, because it felt real. By the next morning, the photo had been shared millions of times. Edits flooded social media, from artistic fan collages to emotional slow-motion videos set to soft piano music. Comments like "My Dyshen heart can finally rest," and "They're truly each other's destiny" filled every corner of the internet. Some even joked that the Weibo Vision Conference turned into the Dyshen Vision Conference. And though neither Dylan nor Shenyue addressed the frenzy, they didn't need to. Their smiles, their quiet presence, and their shared history did all the talking. Maybe that's the beauty of this story, that love, even when unspoken, finds ways to reveal itself. It doesn't need announcements, or press releases, or declarations. Sometimes, it just takes a single frame, one that captures a universe of emotion only those who truly believe can understand. And for the Dyshen fandom, this moment wasn't about delusion or fantasy. It was about hope. The kind of hope that says, no matter how much time passes, some connections remain unbroken. As one fan beautifully put it, they don't need to stand side by side to belong to each other. One frame is enough for us, because our hearts can see what the world can't. And maybe that's why this moment will go down as one of the most iconic in Dyshen history. Because in a world full of scripted romance and fleeting celebrity pairings, Wang and Shenyue's quiet, enduring bond remains one of the few stories that still feels pure. So, as fans continue to replay that clip, analyze that photo, and relive that feeling, one thing is certain, only true Dyshen hearts will understand. And if you're one of them, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned, because if destiny has already brought them back into one frame, who knows what's next? Sometimes, all it takes is one more moment for everything to change.